And on the topic of beating my kids though, it's low-key not out the picture. It's pretty much all dependent on this little nigga's behavior.
I'm raising my kids, Saintdon.
You ever just see a little kid acting up in public? Or maybe you see someone who's grown and just doesn't know how to act. Anyways, I look at these people and I just want to know, who raised you?
It's another fatherless child. Can't act right 'cause they left him.
I'll let you know one thing. The way I'ma raise my children, these niggas are gonna be top 5 people to ever live. My dream, just like every other father, probably would be to have a Project LeBron. But that's not really happening because I have to be absent in all forms, plus I reap no benefits. But honestly, I'm not gonna force a career on my kid. But I might shift a couple things around, you know, just make sure they do something I like.
Make some shit,
you know, I might spoil them a little bit. Because, you know, the goal really is just to max out stats. Now I'm gonna say something a little controversial. I will allow for 1 iPad with screen time. Although, no son of mine is watching Dream Manhunts.
Bro, what the hell is that?
We'll be training for the tuning exams by 6 a.m. every morning.
Hell yeah.
And I'll let my kid use the internet freely. With surveillance, of course. The only reason is because I don't want no loser-ass kid who only gets his information from books. You see, I had free internet access, and I turned out fine. One of my biggest fears, honestly, might be having a geek son. Imagine this, I'm trying to ask my son, hey, you trying to go play some basketball?
But you know, the football was actually a Chinese competitive game that they cultivated.
Bro, you could not have come from me. Am I supposed to believe that I sacrificed my DNA for you to be born? Dang, if my son isn't cool, that's gonna break my heart.
Nah, at least he ain't doing no nut shit. You don't gotta worry.
If I hear reports that bro's getting his lunch money taken, I'ma just tell him.
When you leave here, go back in that dorm, grab the first nigga you see and beat the fuck out that nigga till they grab you.
Nah, yeah, it's not gonna happen
Bro,
again.
if I have a Troy Bolton ass kid declining D1 offers because you wanna go dance in musicals.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Hell no, man.
That's OD.
Okay, I may sound like an abusive father right now, but hear me, hear thou. I'm gonna be a great dad. See, me and my boy, we're gonna be best friends. We're gonna go on adventures together. I'm gonna show him all my favorite games and we're gonna play together. We're gonna be on that PS6. I'm gonna take him on all the side quests I wish I could have been on. And doing this is also a fun way for him to pick up some hobbies, you know? We could go hooping together, or maybe even have some light little sparring matches. No free wins, by the way. It's called tough love, son. And on the topic of beating my kids though, it's low-key not out the picture. It's pretty much all dependent on this little nigga's behavior.
You make me do this.
And also how illegal it is at the time, because if this little jit starts complaining, talking about, my dad beats me at home, and I end up like this, man, I'm gonna be mad as hell. And hopefully by then my money will be somewhat right. I don't think it gets any worse than this. But that little nigga better be grateful. His first words are gonna be,
Father, I would like to thank you for allowing me passage into this world. Your financial and mental sacrifices will not be in vain.
If not, this nigga's going on auction to the highest bidder. But he's my son, so I'm gonna do everything to make sure this nigga is fresh as hell. I'm gonna be buying this nigga full rig fits, yeah.
You gonna get the drip on, put on for real.
Yo, but money don't come off trees, so that shit coming from China. But if anybody asks, I did not get it from you.
He said he gonna get him the reps.
My son on. So I'm gonna have him hooping since day one. He's gonna be as tough as he can as soon as possible. And you gotta be a little strict to build discipline, alright? Even if he starts talking about some, you make me hate basketball. And if this little nigga has the audacity to be fat, I'ma hit you with one of these. No fat boys will be living in my house, bro. If I catch you eating 6 bomber-ass clad eggs.
6 blood clot egg. 6 blood clot.
If you're gonna be fat, you better get singing about some lean, talking about some can't put down the car. Boy, can't put down the car. Also, I'm gonna have one-on-one sessions with my son, just to teach him some social etiquette.
Salutations, fine shits. Would you like 2 YNs like us?
Never is that my kid. Cause you never catch my own offspring saying, where's my hug at to no females? Okay, who have full knowledge of ball by the age of 15. And me and my son, we're gonna have the same interest. We'll be watching Dragon Ball and listening to Cardi off Spawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if my own son doesn't like Cardi, that's not my son, somebody cheated. And I'm not the one getting pregnant, so you can answer that one for yourself. But I've been high-key thinking, what if I just put my son through it?
Are a worthless, friendless, faggot-lip little piece of shit.
Like, not in no crazy ways. I'm just saying, like, give him some struggles, you know, so he can learn to adapt to things. Call it a Project My Horizon.
Bro, the world wrote the book.
Bro, what am I even talking about no more?
Yeah.
But now I'd like to draw your attention to a dilemma. To a question that has puzzled even the greatest philosophers of our time and old. This question is, gay son or thought daughter? Gay son, no hesitation. Bro, there's some pretty cool gay people. This nigga better start making the best music I've ever heard.
Yeah, I've been down, but I need that boy.
That's not what I mean. But a thought daughter, that's really my greatest nightmare. Imagine this being your creation.
Got ran through by 101 men.
She not even lying. I would have sleepless nights. I'd be tossing and turning in my sleep. It's not even funny to think about. My one job with the daughter.
Not even a possibility, bro.
Is to guide her to the right path and make sure she doesn't do OnlyFans. If I witnessed my own daughter be a part of a house called the Bub House, I would take my last breath right there. And to my son, do not follow your father's footsteps. There are consequences to being a gooner.
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Hey, W Saintdon.
Better know what you're doing when you're going on that mission. I know professional shooters and I get them niggas pissed. But for that drill, they walk down. My young niggas most so sick. I try to teach this bitch a lesson. That little bitches wouldn't list. I tired of lectures. Now I'm sending all these hoes to the team. I put my city on new swag. Little bitch, check out my invention. When BR niggas get a bag, we heading straight to the dick. I'ma put some diamonds in my dick. Reach for my jewelry, I leave you crazy.